feel pretty good.
2 days out from the season, you guys been working hard pretty well. I mean, are you just chomping at the bit to get out there on the ice and face somebody else? Or?
Well, yeah, it's I didn't skate a lot this summer, so I need more ice time and more practicing on the ice. So I feel better and better every day. Feel pretty good.
You had a little bit of addition, a little bit of subtraction as far as your roster, your locker room this offseason, but for the most part, you got your core guys. Does that give you any confidence coming off of your season?
Well, I think we lost great players, great guys, but we signed good guys and good players too. So I think our locker room feel pretty good. Lots of guys was here 2 years ago, 3 years ago, so everybody feel good and everybody excited.
Coming off the AHL championship, we got a lot of Hershey guys hanging around here. Has that been? Have you seen anything from these guys that kind of gives you a spark or just someone stand out?
Well, we can see how they fight for being the team, being Capitals team, and it's good to see how they want to be here, and the kind of what I see and what I look.
Your season didn't end, of course, the way you guys wanted it to last year, but went deep into the playoffs, forced a Game 7. Does that give you any extra emphasis that you can go further this year?
Well, I hope we move forward next year, and it's all about us. And, you can say we're gonna win everything, but we're gonna try.
What might be your first line? They scored a goal. They looked pretty good. What were your opinions?
I thought they looked fine, but I don't think the pace was anywhere near as quick as it should have been. So they were going. They're just good players, and they were getting by on the fact that they're really good players.
Is it hard for guys like that to ramp it up for someone?
I got to believe in the first scrimmage it's hard to ramp it up. Coaches want them to be as good as they can all the time, but the reality of it is they know when they have to go and when they don't have to go. Mm-hmm. And I think all three of those guys are pretty secure in the fact that they've made the team. So it's a little different than, say, three other guys that are young guys who should be working their rear end off to try and do something well.
You're confident Mike will be able to keep up with those two youngsters?
Mike Knuble?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's I'm set up on that line yet. But I mean, it's what we've started. I think Mike's got the intelligence to do, and he knows what to do with the puck. And you've seen how good he works on the boards, even in today's little thing. But we'll get more to the lines probably by next Wednesday's game, Thursday's game, and probably really a lot by, I think, next Saturday. Do we play, or Saturday or Sunday or something? Yeah.
So 2 days out, are you feeling ready as far as the team on the ice right now?
I don't think we're as ready as we want to be, but I like. There's a lot of encouraging signs. I mean, Michael Neuwirth I thought was outstanding in the goal. So was Theo, actually. I mean, if I'm comparing it to 1 year ago today, and I thought the goaltending in both games has been really good. I thought you're getting some. Keith Aucoin I thought was especially sharp, and you could see the Carl Alsners and John Carlsons, the good young players that we've got are really playing well. So I'm encouraged by all of these things. And when we cut down to two groups, then they play against each other. It's like it'll go in tiers. It'll ramp it up a little bit, and then you get to one group, and you're playing against the opposition. I think it'll be fun.
How come there's no video review of Backstrom's
shootout goal?
Shootout goal.
Well, I definitely think the ref was in the wrong position.
Corey was standing on top of it.
The linesman looked like he called it in, and the ref called it out.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Wasn't in?
He was on the line.
Stopped in the snow?
Well, Corey's never been wrong, so that's good.
Today.
Standing right up there.
Well, then you know it.
Gary Bear. He's the same way.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it wasn't a goal or was a goal. I'm just...
Kukurchev? Any thoughts on how he played today?
He's playing much better than he did at the camp last year. I mean, he's going to go back to junior and everything. But I mean, you definitely saw signs of his skill, and we expect him, to continue to improve. And I think he's going to have a real big year in junior this year.
Have any of the forwards who are in that mix for one of the last spots, Beagles, Coins, Borks. Any of those guys, have they started to separate yet, or is it a little too
No,
early?
it's too early, I think. I mean, to tell. And I think those games are going. Those situations are going to sort itself out during the real preseason games.
Working back to the goalie position, has your position changed any at all about who's your front runner? Could that change going into the season?
Well, I think no, it hasn't changed. And could it change going into the season? I think, first of all, the two young kids you can send down and up without going through waivers. So it could change a week into the season. It could change 3 days into the season, or it could never change. So, I think we've got the ability with three good goalies that something could happen at any time, but nothing has happened. And, so we'll just let it play itself out and see what happens.